Very dark man, can't you do your work without trying to bring down somebody? Can't you do your work without involving anybody, without doing this, without doing that? That's the question I came here for. Yeah, I really want to answer you guys today. But before that, I would like to say, you see, anywhere you see somebody trying to compare between Harrison Gwamishu and Very Dark Man, first of all, you understand that that person is not only a mugu. The person is not only a mugu, but the person is an enemy of Nigeria. Because when you are comparing two activists, can't you see this one? This is the real activist. No. It's not which of them is the real activist. It is the fact that you are the real enemy of Nigeria. Because as big as this country is, no single activist can do it alone. Not even one. Why we had the likes of Femi Falana doing activism in their own way, legal way, calling people, calling out the government, we still have the likes of Bob Marley and the likes of Fela, who will shout down, sing, call you different names, all to get your attention. Activism comes in different ways. Everyone can be an activist in their own way. And as big as Nigeria, we cannot have everybody moving one way. Okay? The most important thing is there are different ways that lead to the stream. I want to go to the stream. I can decide to take chopper that will land me there and I just go. I can decide to take the bush path, bring me there to the stream. I can decide to drive through the express, bring me to the stream. I can decide to take ship or boat and drive to that same stream. Use the waterways and get to that same stream. Whichever way, what matters is what I got to the stream. So whichever route you choose to take, what we need is a better Nigeria. So if Harrison's approach is calm, appeals to calm people, fine. If Very Dark Man's approach appeals to people who think that, calmness cannot work, it's fine. Besides, you don't know. There are some people that Harrison's effort, Harrison Gwamishu's pattern cannot get to. There are some people that Harrison cannot access. There are some people Very Dark Man cannot access with his own pattern. So everyone has their method. So the methodology that you use to achieve what you are doing does not really, what we want is a better country. So if you are analyzing Harrison Gwamishu, have you seen Harrison Gwamishu trying to bring anybody down? No, you are the one who is an enemy of Nigeria. Now back to the topic. They said, Very Dark Man, can't you do your work without bringing people down? I want to ask, apart from me asking you, who have you seen that Very Dark Man tried to bring down that did nothing wrong? Apart from me asking you that, I would like to give you an example. So I have a young man who reached out to me. His name is Boyon. He's on Facebook. He reached out to me. He paid for a traveling, what did they call that one? Immigration. He paid for immigration in 2021, that the person should take him to one of these Europe countries. He wants to go there. He paid 7 million naira. Guess what? From that 7 million naira, they told stories here, different talks. At the end of the day, he did not travel. As I speak with you, this 2025, right? How many years? 5 years. He has not gone. Now, after some time, this business closed down completely. The people closed down and changed their name, started doing real estate when you have not settled somebody that you are owing. So this man went extra mile. When he came to report to me, I told him, I said, you have to get the new business details. You have to get their phone number and everything. He got it and forwarded it to me. Now, by the time he forwarded it to me, when I did my little research, I found out that the ambassador of this new business, not the owner, the ambassador, the brand ambassador of this new business, is a very popular Yoruba actor. A very popular, if I call his name, there is even nobody will know him. A very popular Yoruba actor is the one branding this real estate company. You see, I'm not calling the real estate company. That's because we spoke with their lawyer already. And their lawyer already said, okay, This is how we split the payment. We have split this the 7 million naira payment into 4. They are going to pay it like this, pay this one 2 million, this one 1.5. So they split it the way that will be okay for them with their lawyer. So I cannot call their name. It will be very unprofessional for me to call their name because they've already accepted. But in this case, when you have met this person did not accept to pay, or this person is trying to be fast or trying to be smart, what do? I will call out that business. Not if I call out the business, because you don't know the business, they might not really feel it. So what do? I will call out the ambassadors of that business, because as a brand ambassador, you should know that people come to you. Okay, I'm a celebrity, for instance. Prestige TV is a celebrity. You know that, okay, Prestige TV is always talking about this kind of things. If I come and post a business, for instance, to say, oh, this real estate company, they do this, trust me 100%, this real estate company can never run with your money and they will deliver to you. Let's say 50% of my followers will believe, because they know that, oh, I will do my research before advertising such a thing to them. You understand? So if that thing did not work out, who will you call? Is it not me? It is me. So in this case, when you have a very popular face who is doing something wrong, it is very easy. If you don't remit, you don't get the problem settled, I will call you out. Now, if you see calling you out as being trying to bring you down, that is your headache. You shouldn't get yourself involved in things that will cause controversy. And I have a case of 29 million. A real estate company. And then they tell you this, tell you that, oh, story, please, I'm sorry, we are working on it. Please give us 3 months to gather the money. Give us this, give us that. At the end of the day, let's say they don't meet up, and I'm trying to call them out. The owner of the company is a very influential person. The owner of this real estate company is a very influential person. A very popular face. Then someone will not tell me, oh, why did you call out this person? You are trying to bring down other people's business. You do ask what they did first, or because you know them, or because they are your tribesmen, that means they're trying to bring down somebody. It is simple sense. So ask yourself, which single person, I ask you, name one, just one person Verydarkman has called out on this social media space that has done nothing wrong. Start from Jenny's Glow. Jenny's Glow is a very good skincare brand. Jenny's Glow has been doing her thing, but then a customer gave a review that the review did not work out with them. They went out to go and start fighting. They carried the person, arrest them. So Verydarkman saw, like, oh, no, this doesn't make sense. And then he got into it. When he got into it, only to find out that, oh, some products were not even registered yet, and then they blew it out of, and like, oh, no, you must register this, we're going to do this. That is normal. It is normal. When you are trying to make a case, you let the person know all his wrongs, and then that's how it goes. Doesn't mean you have anything personal with them. Swipe out Jenny's Glow. Then we went to Billord. What happened with Billord? Very simple. People did something with your app. They could not settle it. They called you out. They came to your DM. You were like, oh, you're not responding anymore. You've paid 1 person, you've paid 2 persons, you're not responding anymore. They called you out. It is normal. So if you say VDM is always calling, trying to bring down people, who did he try to bring down that did not do something wrong? In the case of Madam Iyabo, look at what's it called, Naira Marley. You say you are fighting for Mohbad when you did not even do an investigation, and then it now turned out to be that, oh, you are just trying to nail Naira Marley. You're just trying to nail Naira Marley. And you say, I don't understand. Somebody make me understand. In this case, so Naira Marley, that is the victim now, should just keep quiet and cry privately. Take his life the way it is, because VDM does not want to call your favorite out. If you are the one, how would you feel? So I don't think you will say, oh, can't you do this without bringing down somebody? You will bring down anybody that is doing something wrong. Anybody that is doing what is wrong, you will be brought down. Yes, if that is what bringing down means. correcting you privately, you refuse to respond, you will be called out. And when you are called out, you will bear the consequences. You will bear the consequences of whatever comes out of your call out. So that's it.